Hey y'all the first ones joining the stream here. And yeah, it's section 4. They've got it strapped up now, and we can see that they have started to lift it. We're gonna be watching this thing as it comes up and try to see what kind of damage it's in. I know the video is kind of shaky. I'm trying to do this off the iPad, so please forgive me. We'll have a little better video later on today for you guys. But here we go today, and the operation of lifting section 4 has begun. We've got air support out here, the helicopter's out watching. They've got a few environmental boats that are on scene. Over here, we can kind of see them. We got a little, looks like a southwest wind blowing right back towards St. Simons. So we can tell that they are on this side. They're watching, and we got an outgoing tide, so everything's kind of getting pushed offshore and towards probably St. Simons. If they have something that comes off of it, it's probably going to head over that way. You can see, I'm trying to zoom in here some more, that section 4, it's pretty much leveled out. They got a little bit more to go, but they've gotten quite a bit of it lifted now, where it is it's starting to level out. You don't see that heavy list that we've been seeing on the top side. It's getting close to being level. And they are actively getting this thing up right now. Slow process. We're going to remain out here and try to keep an eye on it for you guys, so you guys can tell. Hey, Minorcan Navy, thanks for sticking with us. This might be the day that we've been waiting for almost 2 years. See this piece up and out of the water. This will be the last section of the ship to come up, of the Golden Ray, and then we've got still quite a bit of work to do. Obviously, there's so much, a lot of debris that's in the water. There are a lot of cars. You know, for you guys that may be just joining us, this thing had 4,200 vehicles on it when it rolled over here in the St. Simons Sound. And they've been working on it, trying to get it cut up. We've seen a lot of issues. Maybe we're right here at the end of at least the section coming out. Still a lot of work to do. This entire environmental barrier, all these pilings, they're going to have to come up. A lot of work left to be done out here, but getting the ship out, we're very close to seeing this possibly happening today. What we're very curious about is the amount of weight that has accumulated in the section, silt and sand, filling up every nook and cranny of this section. How much weight that's adding to the section. We saw section 5, that was the last piece that was lifted. The bottom, the side of the ship was torn away. It's still down on the bottom. The big question we have is this thing going to stay together while she's being lifted? Questions still to be answered, and we're going to watch and wait and see what happens here. I really appreciate you guys jumping on here and supporting the channel. This has been pretty awesome. I never expected to see this kind of turnout on this channel. And I've said it before, you know, when I started this thing, I thought maybe 20 or 30 people might find this interesting.
Back yet. Want me to go in for ship change now, or wait until he gets back?
But here we are, and we've got a lot of folks that have found this interesting enough to keep it going for me. And thanks to Minorcan Navy. Really appreciate that.
Not back yet from the I guess anybody going in early? Yeah, no, you go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I'm still the large section removal of a ship with its proximity to shore, a lot of factors, the current here, how fast it moves. You know, while I'm sure this operation has its place in other applications, you know, this one may not. May not have been the best course of action here. You know, we're seeing bits and pieces of this thing scattered all up and down the coast. They've had car parts show up as far south as Cumberland Island, which is 2 islands south of where this accident scene is, and Egg Island, which is like 3 islands north. This has been an event that, you know, may have not been the best idea. It's getting done, so we are here for a kind of a happy day. Hopefully, seeing this piece coming up. We're going to get around here and try to zoom in so you guys can see what this side of the ship was. It was really hard to get video on the other side because the glare of the sun is like just right in our eyes, and it's right in the camera lens. I'm so glad you guys are still with us here watching this. Pretty big day. This is a pretty big day.
Now, one soul on board. See you tomorrow. Have a good night.
I've got the radio going in the background, scanning the VHF channels. If that's a problem for you guys, let me know. It may be a little bit of a distraction, but we like being able to listen to what's going on with the operation, and you guys are getting it firsthand here too. All right, we're gonna try to zoom in here. I don't know if you guys, what that image looks like here. All right, Stan, good. I like, as long as you guys are hearing it good on that side, we're gonna leave that radio audio up. And y'all can see on the right hand side here of the wreck where that water level was and how much they've lifted on it today. If you can see that white, the really white part, and it coming down. I'm talking about right on the very right hand side of the wreck, underneath the VB. You can see that area that looks kind of dull, and that is barnacles and oysters, and you can see how much they've lifted it this morning. And we haven't heard or seen anything about a dry dock getting out here, so what we're assuming, what we're going to see is them lift it up, maybe break the water with it, may not. They may just get it up enough where they can get in there with that blue grapple and try to get some of those cars off of it, to try to get as much weight off of it as possible before they actually break the water with it. That's probably what we'll see here, but they are working on getting it up. I don't know if you guys, this video, I'm not sure if you guys can see the amount of debris there that's still. Now keep in mind, this is not the fresh cut, this is the old cut. This is the, this cut on this side is between section 3 and 4. This of course is section 4, but section 3, it's been a while since it's been up. Matter of fact, it is on the Julie B barge getting ready to be transported to Louisiana here sometime soon. But look at the amount of debris that's still in there, in that section. I don't know what's better. If you guys see a better image right there, let me know. We're kind of bouncing in and out. From what I can see on the monitor here, this is not the best camera, but it's the only thing I've got to be able to bring this to you guys live, to be able to show you what we got going on here today. Now they don't have that big claw that you've seen on the internet from the that they've used on the VB for picking up some of those big oil rigs. They don't have that here, but over on the Pacific Horizon, the Mars company does have a big yellow hydraulic claw that would probably be useful at picking up some of that stuff. But they don't have that big claw. That I've seen some of that video from Versabar folks, and where they have that really huge claw. No, they do not have that here. Look at that stuff, y'all. Look at the stuff inside of that section. They got it. This is probably the thickest part of the ship. We're right at midship. It's section 4, right in the middle of the ship. Probably thicker here than anywhere else on the ship. Wow, there's still a lot of vehicles up there. What a mess. No, I don't think I have not heard or seen a dry dock or anything. So what I think they're going to do is just get this thing up enough where they can get the blue grapple in here and start pulling some of the cars out of it to try to get some weight off of it. That's what I think is going to happen. And we may not see this thing break the water. If it starts coming up good, we may see it. They may want to take a look at it to see what they've got to do as far as trying to get a cradle structure constructed for the dry dock. We may see it break the water today. Yeah, we're getting so close. Again, this is the last section of the Golden Ray to be lifted. And once this piece is up and on a dry dock, the ship itself will be out of the sound. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of debris that is still in the water. A lot of cars, a lot of pieces of the ship. Heck, we even have that side of section 5 that's still down there on the bottom. So we do have a lot of debris that's still to be dealt with. This is what we got right now. A lot of stuff going on here. Again, you can see, do you guys remember, how hard this thing was leaning over? You know, you could, when we would go by on the east side of it, I mean, you could look across the deck and you could see across, you could see the deck because it had so much of a lean on it. You can see now they've almost got it squared up. It is almost back completely horizontal. So you got a really good idea. And then you can see down below what is about midship, you can really see in there just how much of that stuff was underwater, and it's probably just filling up with all kinds of silt, all kinds of good stuff. A lot of weight still in this piece. All right, guys, well, I'm getting to the point. I'm having a hard time holding the iPad and trying to steer the boat. We've got some guests on here today. We've got a reporter on here, and just so happens he has picked a great day to be here. And this is going to be interesting. Golly. Guys, we're going to stay on station and try to get you some video. If we see anything else exciting happen on here, we're going to bring it to you. But we are out on the St. Simons Sound watching the lift of section 4 of the Golden Ray. All right, we'll get back with you here and let you know how it's going. Hey, Minorcan Navy, thanks for being here.
Okay. Can you look over here for a sec, Danny? Here.
We'll put you in live.
I'm sorry?
I'm live. I'm still live. I'm trying to get this thing shut down. Let's see if we can get this thing locked back out of here. Here we go. All right, guys, that's it. Say hello.
Hey guys, take care.
He's from out of town, but enjoying his day on the Minorcan Mullet. All right, we'll get back with you as quick as we can.